Hi, we're the music career teaching people, and so far what we've accomplished, we've worked on the MIDI, which so far has just been keyboard input, so that way when you play specific keys, it visually shows on the computer what note you're hitting and automatically plays the note for you. And we just have like an octave right now, and we've also made it so that way the program will produce an interval and recognize whether or not you've properly responded to that interval and how accurate you are.
From the battle mechanics perspective, we've worked on the GUI a bit so that it's slightly more informative and user-friendly. We've implemented the enemy AI and have infrastructure for soundtracks to be playing in the background, although we don't have the actual tracks, we're just placeholders right now. So at this point, we'll have a demo to show each of these two different aspects. They were supposed to be integrated together, but there were formatting issues between the two of them, so we just had two separate demos today.
Okay, and this is the keyboard, and as you can see, it will play notes, and then that is the program itself playing an interval, and then you just respond to it, and it returns a value saying whether or not you got it right.
Simple overworld of fun poking enemy as it begins. And you still can't see it on the screen. It's really annoying.
You can change the resolution to a higher one. It's kind of whiteboard where we just tally presentations that down into my RCOS projector. Like every fine work.
The projector can actually do 1600 by 1200. Yeah.
Just do
You realize if you have Linux, it won't know that it can go bigger than 640
on since whatever resolution.
Like, that's supposed to be more.
No, it's, we're not sure like technically we're
It might work.
Linux
Linux has had many advances with Windows.
you get 1600.
Only if you need some.
It's like all I have is 800 vertical pixels in my emulator onto the screen.
And you have it on your phone.
I promise I wouldn't have to scale to different screen resolution. Just like 2, 3, spin up an emulator. Or
Place for bandwidth here. Resolution stop. It's not working?
It's working, it's just the screen is, the dimensions of the screen are changing because of the projector, I think. So, like the actual game screen is larger than what's being displayed on the computer.
Can you show part of it here? Or
Yeah, it's still functioning, and that you can choose all your different attacks or whatever.
So let's see one, yeah.
At the moment, it just shows a small number over their heads, indicating how much damage. Again, once we have the piano and the integrated into this, that number should vary quite a bit depending on how well you play the notes. That should be relatively easy. It was just copying and pasting for the most part, once we get over the formatting issues. So, yeah, it's demo. So from here, our first priority is, of course, to integrate the codes together again. Put in a real soundtrack and animate everything. It's fairly boring as it is. From there, we can start working on adding in additional exercises and different techniques that the player can practice. And also, we're trying for future semesters to find something to help with artwork. At the moment, we have fairly flat and simple images that are in varying degrees of completeness. So hopefully, we can find someone who's slightly more dedicated to that. So that's all. Do we have any questions?
So, in your battle interface, you're gonna select an attack and a play mouse, you play them back. This up.